Hey, good morning, everyone. This is PD, and welcome to Thriving Thursday. Now, I need you to do me a favor really quickly. Be a digital evangelist and ambassador, because this is the day that we begin to work on your personal development, which is so important. It is simply so important. So, what I want to do is I simply just want to just move you into another space. And I want to, there's a reason why I do this. And of course, I'm going to talk to you about this every time. So why do we do this? Why is this important? Well, why are we taking away, we pray every day. This is morning prayer, but there's something else that I want you to get from this. And that is this, that I help influencers, leaders, and entrepreneurs break free from limited mindsets and have mind shifting aha moments to recognize their Godfidence by unlocking their being, blueprint, and brilliance. I'm going to say that again because I want you to know the value that you're getting and what we're doing every single Thursday. I help influencers, leaders, and entrepreneurs break free from limiting mindsets and have mind shifting aha moments to recognize their Godfidence by unlocking their being, blueprint, and brilliance. And you're an influencer. You may not even know it yet. You are a leader. Everyone's a leader. And then everyone may not be an entrepreneur, but there's something that you do that people enjoy what you do, and you probably could monetize that. So just wanted to let you know. Now, I'm going to do something today that I've never done before, but it's about what I do, and I'm going to provide value in another way. And hopefully it impacts you in a way today that has never impacted you before. So I'm going to give you game. This is what we call, I'm going to give you game in a way that we've never, it's going to help you. I'm going to tell you up front, I'm going to tell you why you need to do something. And it's going to be so good as to the reason I tell you why you need to do it. It's almost going to be irresistible. And you're going to want to talk to me about it after it's over. That's how good it's going to be. And so today, what I'm going to talk about, and this is going to help you, I'm going to talk about 10 reasons why you need to hire a coach. Don't leave me yet. Don't turn it off. I'm going to show you what you could be getting, how you could be reaching your potential, how you could be expressing your highest self. How many of you listening to me right now, or even if you're listening later, how many of you want to reach your fullest potential? We said at the end of last year that this is the year that revealed you, and that this is the year of positioning. How many of you actually want to realize it, not talk about it, not pray about it, not fast about it, not even ask God about it anymore? How many of you want to see it? You want to experience it? Let me hear you in the comments. Let me hear you in the comments. I want to experience it. I just don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to say amen. I just don't want to agree with it. I want to know what it is I need to do, implement those things, and then actually see change in my life. And I'm going to tell you one of the things that's going to help you today. So here's what I've learned, because this is something I do naturally. You need to write this down. If you've never written this down, this is one of the best statements that I've ever come up with. It came circa 2013-ish, somewhere in there. But whatever you do well naturally, you will do naturally well. So what I'm doing right now is what I do naturally well. I've been doing it my whole life. Now, why am I saying this? In terms of coaching people and helping people and mentoring people. In the church, we call it discipling people. Why is this? Sometimes we even call it pastoring. Why is this important? Because I was going against what was natural to me, even from a speaking perspective, using my voice, understanding that I'm a natural communicator. I was going after every single thing. If I had to do it over again, but now there are many ways to get into industries where you don't have to get into it through a formal education. But if I were to do college again at a bachelor's level, and I'm not going back because there's ways I can do this without doing that. But if I was to go back on a bachelor's level, I would have been a broadcast journalism major, because the things that were natural to me were speaking, even though I didn't know it, started out shy. But once I started forcing myself into uncomfortable spaces to be able to maximize what was in me, because I saw that individual trying to get out of me, but because of traumatic situations, that the true self got suppressed. But then even though that person was suppressed on the inside of me, I began to hear that person screaming out, let me out, let me out, let me out. And so I said, okay, I'm going to start putting myself in things to hatch an escape route, if you will, for the real me to come out. So what I'm doing right now, being able to communicate to you, being able to wake up in the morning and disseminate information in the hopes that someone will actually take it, implement it, and be able to see real change in their life, begin to think on a different level, begin to actually see and perceive things on a different level, thereby their life begins to work and experience on a different level, is something that I love to do. It's natural for me. And for years, I was a business administration major, and I'm doing good at business. That's not the point, but I would have been able to take those skills and then add business to it. You don't keep going against the grain. What's natural to you, and it's probably so natural to you that you don't even notice it. And this is why you need a coach. So 10 reasons that you need a coach. Now, if you're ready to learn, why you need to hire one. If you're ready to learn today and you've come with an open mind, I just need you to type a 1. Just type a 1 in the comments today, because I'm going to give you some stuff. I'm even going to open this up from a way maybe that you're not even familiar to, or what you haven't heard, because this is personal development. This is Thriving Thursday. Remember, you're moving from what you can do to what you were created to do. You are also shifting from surviving to thriving. That's why we're here. So if you are ready to learn, just type a 1 in the comments. Okay, just go ahead and type a 1. All right. So coaching is one of those things that a lot of people are not sure about. And although some of the world's most successful people, from athletes to business people, have coaches to accelerate their success, you may still wonder today how relevant a coach would be to your everyday life. And I hear this all the time. I see so many people online, and everyone wants to be a guru, and I tell people all the time, I don't know what I don't know. If I know it, I'll tell you. If I don't know it, I'll recommend you to somebody else that may be outside of my knowledge or may be outside of my expertise in terms of coaching. But I know what I can do. I know without a shadow of a doubt that what I do well is I actually help people find out who they are, help them think better, ergo have mind-shifting aha moments, right? To recognize your Godfidence by unlocking your being, blueprint, and brilliance. That's something that I do naturally. That's something that I do well. And I want to talk about, like, for a second, what do coaches actually do? And how can they help you achieve your goals? Because we may have some aspiring coaches here, and I coach coaches. So they help you help other people bring out what's in them. The world would be a better place if people knew who they were. The world would be a better place if people knew what they had. The world would be a better place if people knew what they could do, and it wouldn't be as crowded because everyone's lane is unique and distinct to them. And there's no traffic in your lane, and you're never bumping into anyone else, being focused on what you were put on the earth to do. And know that you were put on this earth to do something. There's a time that you're going to enter, and there's a time that you're going to exit. And the goal is to live full during the entrance and the exit and die empty. That's the goal. That's the goal. So what do coaches actually do? How do coaches actually help you achieve your goal? And here it is. There's a number of ways, but I'm going to give you 10 today. I'm going to give you 10. And here's the first one. Number 1, coaches help you find direction. Coaches help you find direction. So if you're feeling lost and directionless today, you're not alone. The reality is that there's a lot of people who drift through life without much of a plan. They don't really know where they're headed. A coach can change all of that by helping you focus and figure out your true purpose. Then once you have that ultimate goal in mind, and if you haven't read this book, you need to read it. There's a couple of books. Actually, I'm going to let me finish first, and then I'll give you some suggestions. But, well, I'll go ahead and give you this one, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And he talks about having an ultimate desire that you want. And that's what coaches help you do. Let me get down to what your ultimate desire is. And so once you've got that goal, that desire, that objective in mind, working with a coach is the ideal way to plan out the small, manageable steps you need to take so you don't feel overwhelmed by the scale of your journey. And there's something that just came into my mind right now that this is just something that I do. And so one of the things, I have 4 goals. And one is disruption. I don't have this in my notes, but this just came up. So the first thing that we normally have to do is disrupt where you're going, disrupt your routine, disrupt whatever you're doing, because whatever you're doing is getting where you are now, and whatever you're doing is going to get you to where you're going. You have to disrupt the routine in order to have a new route. So I got to disrupt the routine in order for you to have a new route. That disruption is going to cause a feeling of disorientation, but that just means it's working. That means you're moving from where you are to where you want to go. Thirdly, you're going to begin to distance yourself from that old life, and then that's when you begin to develop. So there's really 4 steps: disruption, disorientation, distancing, and development. And that's something that I take you through when I coach people. So coaches help you find direction. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I've got a business coach right now. I'm getting ready to get a new spiritual coach, mentor, as I'm getting ready to formally pastor again, although I've still been pastoring, but in terms of having a location, I have a business coach. I've got my spiritual coach. I've got a church plant advisor or church plant coach. So anything that I'm doing in my life, I want to grow and excel. See, a lot of people, what they do is they think too much. And I do this too. And it was a problem. It's not much more of a problem for me as it used to be, but just simply think too much. And what I've learned is that the learning is in the doing. The learning is in the doing, and you need somebody there. So I figured that anything that I want to do, please listen to me. Anything that I want to do, I need to find somebody who's doing it. And this is not about instantaneous gratification. It means that there's someone else who's further down the road than me, that's been places that I haven't been, that know what to do. And so in order to accelerate my growth, I need to go find that person. And then I need to invest in them for the years that it took for them to get to where they are. And then that investment in a field, watch this, I'm using an agricultural example, in a field that's already been plowed. Now I don't have to work the soil as hard because that person has already done it. And I can get a quicker return, what we call ROI in business. I can get a quicker return on my investment because someone planted the field. I can also reap the labors of not only of my own work, but their work also, and they are willing to do it as a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to walk in the work of someone who's already done it. And so you have to get to the point to where you are willing to spend dollars, real dollars, time, energy, and talent in order to get to where you want to go. The idea that you're going to get there by yourself, and I was under that delusion for a long time, even though I was gifted, even though I was talented, I had a cap. My knowledge and experience had a cap, and I had to begin to invest in myself. So don't even see it as if you're investing in that person. You're investing in yourself. I think it's a great exchange. I tell people, yes, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to take care of my family. But by doing that, I'm also helping other people get what they want so I can get what I want. I can't get what I want unless I help you genuinely. No gimmicks, no tricks. I'm helping you get what you want. That's the way you serve people, and then you get what they want, and everyone walks away happy. So entrepreneurs, coaches, leaders, don't ever be ashamed about that, because you have something someone else needs. They have something you need. And if everyone is doing what they were designed to do, we can all help each other. And you've got a community of people who are living on purpose. So that's number one, to help you find direction. That's why you need to hire a coach. Here's number two, to help you reach your potential. Help you reach your potential. So perhaps today you're going along just fine, but not really hitting the high notes or achieving what you know you're capable of. Hiring a coach can help you get serious about the success you deserve to have and motivate you to step it up to a level to reach your true potential. The first thing I noticed when I went to the gym is I'm like, why couldn't I work myself this hard? I mean, this guy, and shout out to Emmanuel Sosanya in Oklahoma City, but this guy was working muscles that I didn't even know existed. Come on, y'all know how it is. I'm like, what's going on? How could I not get to that? Why? Because humanity always takes the path of least resistance. It's not that I wasn't getting results in the gym. It wasn't that I wasn't pushing myself. but it's someone who had expertise in the area, who spent their time understanding the body and physiology and the ways to get results quicker, not skipping steps, not instantaneous gratification, but knowing how to get there quicker. And there were things that began to happen that benefited me in a way that I could not do myself. And I began to reach potential in my body that I wasn't able to do myself. That's the second reason. Here's the third reason you need to hire a coach: to keep you focused on what's important. Everyone goes through a time where you start something, and then as soon as you start it, everything starts shining like it's gold. And remember, everything that glitters is not gold, right? We know that. So you need help to keep you focused, accountable, right? That's a word that we don't like to use. I always tell people, you don't know you're accountable until you need to be accountable. No one knows until a situation where you need to be accountable actually shows up. So you need a coach to keep you focused. Now, as a coach, I never put myself in the position, and I had to learn this the hard way, that I want something more than someone wants it for themselves. But I do push you, and you need someone to do that, because many times when you think you've gone as far as you can, there's a little bit more in you. And so someone with an objective perspective looking from the outside in can see that you can put a little bit more in. You can go a little bit further. You can do an extra push-up. You can go another hour. You can do more. And so once you've worked out what you want and need from your life, your coach is there to help you get clear about your specific goals and focus on what's really important. Here's what's something I begin to understand: that there can be no success without a routine. There can be no success without a routine. Until you get a routine and be consistent with it, the success you're going to see is going to be intermittent. In other words, every now and then. And you won't experience consistency. And so that's why you need someone to tell you what's important, because it's easy to feel daunted by dreams that feel too big and out of reach, or to be put off by any mundane distractions. But a coach will help you break everything down and get focused on each individual step along the journey. Is this making sense to anyone? Is this making sense? I understand, because these things are so personal to me. And so this is what I wanted you to know. Here's number 4: to make you accountable for your actions. So let's dig in for number 4 a little bit more into number 5. If you already kind of roughly know what you need to do to achieve your goals, but you are not good at execution and you make excuses and you put it off all the time, what a coach will do is that coach will put an end to procrastination, and even can help you understand from a specific standpoint tailored to who you are as a personality, why procrastination keeps happening in your life. When you're only, listen to me, when you're only answerable to yourself, it's too easy to say, I'll do it tomorrow. And we all know that tomorrow never comes. This is helping somebody right now. I always tell people that a person who answers to no one is a danger to everyone. A person that answers to no one is a danger to everyone. You need a coach. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I've got a health coach too, because I need it, because I know I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. Oh, I don't feel good today. My mind will try to come up with every excuse possible to do it. And I got coaches that email me. I got coaches that check up on me. Where are you? I didn't see you last night. Where are you on your goals? What's going on? Hey, this is what we're going to talk about. Are you still doing this? Where are you? These are things that you need. And when those results start showing up, that's when you start believing better. This is about believing in yourself. That's what it's about. Here's number 5: to save you time and unnecessary stress. So what coaching does is coaching accelerates your success. See, it helps you get from point A to B faster than you could on your own, and saves you the stress from having to figure it all out on your own. The benefit of your coach's knowledge and experience, plus the step-by-step plan that they give you, they'll help you to build, and you can gain a real competitive advantage in whatever it is that you're trying to do. I tell people this with my coaching, with Discover You Academy coaching, that if you take the first 30 days is so important. because that's where we get you on a new rhythm, and you will see results in 30 days. I say this as a guarantee. No matter what, if it's health, if it's finances, doesn't matter. If you take a 30-day challenge and change things, you are going to see results. You're going to see results in 30 days if you do it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times what we do is we get in coaching programs, or we allow someone to help us, and then we want to pull from over here, we want to pull from over here, and then we kind of want to make a mishmash of everything that we're getting instead of following the plan the way it was given to us. And then when we don't get the results that were guaranteed in the plan, and those, how can anyone guarantee anything? Because they've got results. They've got results. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt and with absolute certainty that most of the things that you're struggling with, your entire perception will change within 30 days. You'll be thinking better. You'll be sleeping better. You'll have less negative thoughts, less negative internal talk. You'll have more energy to do what you want, and you haven't even changed the way you eat yet. There are mind things that I've discovered and know about. And how do I know that? Because I've seen it happen to this person, and to this person, and to this person, and to this person, and on and on and on. The people I've been privileged to help. That's why when I talked to my health coach and I looked at his Instagram page and I saw all the pictures of what people did in 5 weeks, and he said, man, it's very important. It's very important that you do it. And he asked, he says, hey, did you do it the way I told you to do it? Like on a percentage basis. He asked, did you do it 90%, 80%, 97%? Tell me. He said, because if you didn't get what I said that you would get, then there's some way you altered it along the way. Or it could just take you a little longer depending on what it is. And so these plans are there for your specificity to be tailored to you, and so that you can get it accelerated. You know, we're not trying to put you on a 5-year program, right? You know, we're trying to get you there and then make whatever changes you're trying to make in whatever area in your life, make it a lifestyle. Okay. Make it a lifestyle, not just something that you do for 6 months or for a year, that you continue to do it. You've learned how to live differently after this. Here's number 6, to increase your confidence and get you motivated. Wow. So when you've been struggling on your own for a while, it's very easy to become demotivated and lose confidence in your own ability. By putting you back on the right path, hiring a coach helps you to rediscover the confidence and motivation you need to make it happen. So notice I said rediscover the motivation, because motivation is internal. So what coaches do is they bring inspiration to your motivation to help you find it again. And then that internal motivation with the right actions that are aligned with what you want to do eventually turn into momentum. That's the purpose. So you got inspiration from the outside that reawakens the motivation on the inside, that now turns into momentum for you to do the things that you want to do. Here's number 7. Number 7, to train your brain into that winning mindset. You guys know I'm a brain nerd, because that's where it starts. Even the Bible says that transformation starts in the renewing of the mind. As a man thinks in his heart, in his imagination, so is he. So when you think about this from an athletic perspective, all athletes have to train their bodies. But what really sets champions apart is their winning mindset, not just the bodies that they have or the skills that they have. Mind over matter really does count, not only in sports, but in work and in every area of life. If you want to win, think like a winner. And a great coach will train your brain to do exactly that. And that takes not only time, it's not just time, it takes understanding how the brain works, even at a minimal level, so that you can train your brain. If you can train your body, you can train your brain. The brain is a huge muscle. It's the most complex thing on the earth. And God wants you to win, not talk about winning. He wants you to win, really win in life. How many winners do I have in the room right now? Just type that. And it'll just make you feel good. Even if you don't feel like it, it'll do something to you just to see the words. Just type, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. That's who I am. That's what I am. That's what I'm going to declare, and I'm going to begin to move my body and my brain and everything in that direction. And I'm going to take actions that are consistent with that declaration. I'm a winner. Here's number 8: to understand yourself better and identify blind spots. Everyone has these. So one of the keys to unlocking your potential, and I found this out, is getting a clearer understanding of yourself. What makes you tick and what blind spots may be holding you back. I just told someone the other day my new spiritual oversight, and I'm still deciding on that, but I told that's what I need. I don't need anybody to be impressed with me. I don't need anyone else to tell me that I can preach. I don't or speak well. I don't need anyone else to tell me that. I need a person who's a little bit further along than me, who is unimpressed and is more concerned about my character being developed and me becoming all that God desired for me to be before I came into this world, and can look me right in the face and say, you need to tweak this. You need to change this. You need to think about this. If you're going to do this, you need to stop doing this, or you need to start doing this. And I had a very, very upfront conversation about that's what I want. And I'm not taking offense to that. I'm not taking it personal, because I know that there are things that I don't see. So a coach helps you understand yourself better and identify blind spots. And that coach can help you dig deeper into your own psyche and really analyze your strengths and your weaknesses and your areas for improvement. And once you truly understand yourself, you can work on becoming the person you need to become in order to achieve the success that you desire. Until you understand yourself, you're working in the dark. You don't know what you need to work on. And so people say, well, I'm working on myself. Okay, well, do you understand yourself? Do you have a good general understanding of who you are? And in order to achieve that, you need someone helping you and looking from the outside. Here's number 9. Here's number 9. To improve your leadership skills. Well, people say, well, I'm not a leader. And normally when we think about leadership, we think about a title. But a leader doesn't necessarily have to have a title. But if we're not leaders over people, we're first leaders over ourselves. So I need to lead a good life because I'm an example to somebody, whether I know it or not, right? I'm an example to somebody. So working with a coach is going to help you hone those leadership skills. So the strategies that you learn will not only make you a better listener, but train your brain to adopt powerful questioning skills. And you can use these skills that you learn to analyze business, marriage, to manage others or yourself, and then implement changes in both your work and your life. And when you implement those changes, you see massive results. And so these traits, listen, are important. And whether you're leading yourself or whether you're leading others, you will grow in your leadership by hiring a coach. And here's number 10. I need to get it down. I'm gonna do it. I thought I had it. I do. It is somewhere. Well, I'll type it because I know it. To boost your overall well-being. Okay. Had a little technical difficulty there. It literally just disappeared. But so if you're understanding what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, just type in, I get it. 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 Does anyone, I get this. So let's talk about this. Number 10, to boost your overall well-being. So that's what coaching does. It's a huge benefit to your well-being as a person. So whatever issues you're facing in life, whether that's work or whatever it is, your coach is all about putting you back in the driving seat and equipping you with the roadmap. And so you're going to feel in control of your life again. Your struggles will become easier to handle. You're going to feel more happy. You're going to feel more positive and supported and confident about getting there and pursuing your dreams. That's what's going to happen. So let's just do a review very quickly about the 10 things. Number 1, you need to hire a coach because a coach helps you find direction. They help you reach your true potential, your God-given potential. They keep you focused on what's important. They make you accountable for your actions. Everyone needs that. They save you time and unnecessary stress. They increase your confidence and get you motivated. They train your brain for a winning mindset. They help you understand yourself better and identify blind spots. They help you improve your leadership skills. And then finally, they help you boost your overall well-being. Your overall well-being. Now, you know this, but I wanted you to hear this in a different light today. I want you to hear this in a different light. I have a coaching group called Discover You Academy Premier. It's $67 a month. And why is it $67 a month? Why not $197? Why? Because I need to put this at a level where everyone can get in and they can learn. The great thing about group coaching is that it's amazing in the sense that you get to meet so many other people, and you're going to find out that people are struggling with the same thing that you're struggling with, and there's community there. There's real community there, and then you're able to share your struggles, your victories, your triumphs, your questions. And what this group is about is it's helping you conquer your fears, get unstuck, and thrive in challenging times. So here's some of the things that is going to happen when you get in this group. We're going to help you eliminate self-sabotaging thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We're going to help you take control of your life so that you can stop being a victim of your circumstance. And we're going to help you achieve your goals and dreams faster and easier than ever before. And we have a new theme every month. As a matter of fact, this month is getting stuff done, the art of execution. And we had our special guest. We have a special guest every month, an expert in that field, whatever it is that we're talking about. And they just come and they just give us secrets and game and help. I mean, last Thursday was just ridiculous. It was just absolutely ridiculous. And so I want you to take advantage of your life and invest within yourself. Now, if you got any questions about this, you can always inbox me, but I want you to invest in yourself today. And I want you to join the coaching group. Try it for a month. Try it for a month. It's danathomasjr.com/DYA Premier. Sign up. You can join today. There are tons and tons of videos, and then we're making some changes where those videos are placed. There are free ebooks there, and we focus on things that you want to talk about. There are times that I want to talk about some things, but many times it's just what you want to talk about, what you guys are dealing with. And we have a question and answer session every month. And then every fifth Thursday, we meet on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Every fifth Thursday, there is a time of prophetic intelligence where I get the opportunity, based on what's going on in that group, I go and pray and I ask the Lord what to say. And I give prophetic intelligence to every single individual in the group right now. We're able to do that because of the amount of members there. And so you get that too. You get that too. This is your year, but you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. And so I'm looking for people to do that today. And it is less than you and a friend going out to eat at a decent restaurant. Invest in yourself. That's a great meal, but you're not getting anything from that meal. Invest in yourself today. I have a goal, and I actually want, I'm going to keep this up here, but I'm going to come back on screen. I have a goal, and I want you to help me reach it, but I'm going to help you reach your goal too. I have a goal, and I'm going to help you reach your goal. So my first goal for my premier group is to get to 50 people ASAP. I want 50 people in that group, and I want people growing. I want people saying, I was like this 6 months ago, but as a consequence of being in this group, I've now grown in ways. There's stuff I put healthy boundaries around me. I'm thinking different. My health is better. I've had people, my scared. There are people who've been in the group that they didn't take any medicine or do anything. I'm telling you, there are actually real, actual healings. I didn't lay hands or pray, just the information, changing the brain, taking out all the negative trauma and drama. There's people who've been healed of vertigo. They stopped having chronic headaches. They slept better at night, didn't change their mattress, all because they're thinking differently at the brain. I've got people who were shy as church mice, and now they're showing up online every day. I just got a text the other day. It was a wonderful thing. It's like, I'm doing stuff. I'm now motivated to do what I told you months ago I would never do. Now I'm doing it. That's the kind of stuff that's happening in the group. And so DannyThomasJr.com/DYA Premier sign up. As soon as you sign up, you're going to get a free gift. You're going to get a free gift. You'll get my book, Setting Your Mindset, 5 Strategies to Win with Focus. That's your free gift on entering the group. And we want you there. Now, if you say groups are great, but I really want one-on-one coaching, I want to see what that's like. I do a 30-minute free consultation. And we just go through everything. I want to talk about, hey, what are you having trouble with? What's hindering you? What's been going on a long time? I want to get a good understanding of what's going on. And then we're going to talk about what one-on-one coaching looks like. What does 6 months look like with me working? And this is towards your goals. So you're going to tell me, this is where I want to be. This is where I see myself. And then I'm going to give you a realistic view of what that next 6 months is going to look like in your life. And so if you want to just have that conversation and it doesn't cost you anything except for 30 minutes, just type in the comments, coach me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to inbox you, and then I'm going to send you a link, and you're going to set it up on my calendar for us to be able to talk to each other. The value that you get from coaching, and I told you I've got 4 coaches in my life right now. And there's some things I want to do on Instagram. There's some things I want to do on TikTok, and I'm going to get coaches for those too, because I don't have time. Remember one of the things, I don't have time. Watch this. This was one that, and this is one that was big for me. It was super duper big for me to save you time and unnecessary stress. I don't have time to go through the process that someone else went through. Someone else already went through the process. They know the path. And because they know the path, they can get me there quicker. I can grow my Instagram account quicker because somebody knew how to do it. I can grow my TikTok following quicker, my Twitter following quicker. I can level up and get multiple streams of income quicker because someone knew how to do it. And whatever I'm investing with them, I'm gonna blow that out. I'm watching a friend right now. It's amazing. He's now able to guarantee within 30, 40, because of all the success stories, he's now able to guarantee within 30 to 45 days that you'll make $7,000 to $10,000 and be able to duplicate that. I know because of the few years that I've been doing this now, that within 30 days, and it's really 21 if people really, it's in 30 days, you'll be thinking better, you'll be feeling better, you'll have more energy, you'll have more motivation, you'll be thinking less negative. And I know for a fact that within 63 days, you will have developed a habit that you no longer have to think about. It'll just be automatic. You'll think good because that's your mindset now. You couldn't have replaced a portion of your mind and written an entire new program in your brain. I know that now, so I can guarantee that. Also know that, and I've seen this happen several times, I also know that you'll start thinking differently about money, and you'll have a different relationship with money, and you'll start making more money, or your brain will start thinking of more ways to bring multiple types of income because you're thinking better. And that's just what removing all of the negative junk. And you can do that within 90 days. So I know these things. These things are real. So that's what I want you to do. And so if you want the one-on-one, just type coach me. That's all you got to do. And we will just talk about it and see what that looks like. And then we'll see where you are. Okay. This is what it's all about. I believe the digital product business, meaning having a product that someone can download digitally and then level up in their life, that industry by 2026 or 27, somewhere in there, they are projecting that it will reach $300 billion. And so there are ways that you can do things. It's just amazing what we're able to do, how many people we're able to help at one time. Like, I love this, like getting on there, and you just even hearing this today and all the other Thriving Thursdays and everything that we do on Fridays and Mondays, and being able to reach multiple people at one time anywhere in the world. We are in the greatest time. Don't let anybody fool you. We're in the greatest time that the earth has ever been in. I don't care what's going on in the world. It's your perspective and how you receive that that's going to determine the experience that you have in your life. And I want to help you with that. I'm dedicated to these Thriving Thursdays to be able to do that. And then in the background, you can go even deeper and your life can change dramatically. You'll be unrecognizable in 6 months. In 6 months. If you let me teach you, let me be your mentor, how to change this in 6 months, you won't even recognize who you are, but you'll look in the mirror and you'll be glad about who you are. All right. So those are the two things that I want you to think about there. If you got any questions, please inbox me. Remember, we are going to do Freedom Friday on a Saturday night. So I want you to bring someone who doesn't know the Lord. And I also want you to bring someone who may have strayed away from the Lord. And I also want you to come expecting something to happen. Okay. So I'll be putting a flyer up about that. You probably already seen it. Okay. You probably, and you can look at the event page on Morning Prayer with Dan Thomas on Facebook and just click going and bring someone that night. You guys have been incredible. Today, we talked about 10 reasons you need to hire a coach. I'm expecting to hear from you and go a little bit deeper and invest in yourself. Have an incredible time. I will see you guys on Saturday. And if you don't mind, what I want to do is I actually want to, I have there's a little snippet of a song. It's called It's Time to Thrive. I want to lead you out. Just listen to the words. I want to leave you with that today because I use that whenever I need my own personal encouragement, but we'll leave with that today. And I will see you guys on Saturday night.
I'm gonna live on the sidelines, watch everybody go straight by. Time for me to live my life, shoot for the stars in the sky. It's my time. It's my time. Time for me to thrive.